Oh.
To the inquiry. So,
That is.
I thought it would be a much larger and much more like formal place, which it's actually like the premises is actually a lot smaller than I thought it'd be, and like the stuff there, like the computers and the aircon and the lights, they don't work that well that often, and like the internet as well. So yeah, I thought it'd be like a bit different, but it's also fine. Like it's got a lot of the basic facilities.
So I guess in terms of my expectations, I thought it was going to be very sort of just general admin stuff, maybe just getting coffees for some people, not too involved with it, but I think coming into the office and actually doing a lot of the work, it's very hands-on, so you work on a lot of like very relevant case studies, and like it's very relevant to like what I study as well, so I think it's really interesting, and in terms of what I've seen so far, it's really, really hands-on and really interesting. So,
yeah, that's good. Yeah, like today's my first day, so like I expected to be a bit more formal, I guess. But yeah, like you said, I thought it would be like more admin work and like less actually getting into the content of things, and then really realizing that the tasks that they hand out are pretty much, looking up like the actual content of like issues and things that are going on. So yeah, pretty hands-on and pretty good.
On my very first day, I was like super late because I got really lost. I was following directions on my phone, and I ended up in St. Ives. And then I had no phone to contact, and I was like really nervous. I was like, should I just go home? I was like, no, I'm just gonna. So I came in, and I was really scared because I just thought everyone's gonna be working and I'm gonna turn up really late. But it was fine, and Brett was really lovely, and then he introduced me, and it was just like, yes, and we sat down.
everything was alright.
Yeah.
It was casual.
Yeah, that was good.
I didn't really have many expectations per se, but I kind of expected it to be a bit more formal. But I was pleasantly surprised by the casualness of it. And like that stood out for me. It was quite an attractive thing to work in a place where it's casual and not incredibly formal.
Well, for me as well, because I still, previously I do have a lot of expectations while I'm here, and I just want to get involved in some kind of issues like human rights, and because I was working in a non-governmental organization as well, but it's doing stuff like wildlife conservation, and this time I want to get involved in human rights issues because in China we do have some kind of problems with these human rights problems. So and I hope that I can make a little bit sense in the future.
I guess I've only worked on one project so far, and that'd be like video editing for the Chinese delegation. I've actually never done video editing before, so I actually had to do it, but yeah, it's fun.
So I'm pretty much the same as Yi. I've only been here for maybe like a week or so. But in terms of like the achievements, it's more so like what I've learned here. So especially being aware of sort of what's been happening within like the prison system, and especially with the recent like computers and cells and the rapid sort of build of the prisons. I had no idea about that. So I think it's really, really, it's very, very interesting sort of getting that relevant experience and that knowledge that I might be able to take on, in my academics and like in my career and my future careers. So interesting.
Like same as you, I didn't know a lot of those things before I came in, and I guess just getting new perspectives, because I guess you'd always think from like the perspective of the victim usually. So like coming in and then thinking from like the perspective of the offender, or like from the perspective of a prisoner, I guess that really gives you new insights. So yeah, that's definitely something that I've learned from the first day here.
I've only been here a couple of weeks, so I haven't really got like a lot, but I mean, since I've been here, I've been replying to emails and writing formal letters and stuff, and it's really good, and talking on the phone and things, so
I'm not even through my first day. Probably just being able to get started on something straight away. And, it's not so much that they force you to take a baby step. It's not being the deep end either, it's just good to actually like be able to start something.
Just like work your way like up slowly at your own pace.
And for me, it's my second day, so I cannot say that I made a lot of achievements, but well, I don't know if I can say the biggest achievement right now is that I really enjoy this environment here, and I really enjoy working with so nice guys in Justice Actions. And Brett is really a nice guy, and that's it.
I'm really interested in like some of like the projects. I think that the Justice Action does a lot of interesting projects, and I'm looking forward to seeing the other projects and campaigns it has.
I think it's just pretty much learning more about like in terms of like the prison system. Again, like Dee said, it's more like learning about like prisoner rights and prisoner, human rights and pretty much things like that. So I think I'm really excited to learn more about that. And just getting into contact with all these different ministers and all these different high profile people, that might be pretty cool. But no, it's just I'm excited to learn a lot more about everything. Yeah, very, very exciting. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much the same too. Like I just want to learn about everything out there. Yeah, it'd be really cool to get like extremely hands-on experience, like really get out to like talk to people and things like that. Yeah. But even writing email correspondence and like to important like people out there and knowing that you might make a difference. I guess that's a pretty exciting thing to do.
I'm looking forward to the experience that I'm gaining here and how I can use that in trying to find a job in the sector that I want.
Yeah.
Depends.
Depends on.
Depends on a lot of things. But for here, I mean, really I'm here because it looks good on my resume.
Yeah.
So I think that's why I like this here. But we're doing it for a good cause.
Yeah.
You can go home and you can feel good. And, like I look forward to being able to actually say that I did something.
Yeah.
So
Well, I can make sure that in the future I may still choose to work in non-governmental organizations or non-profit organizations, because I'm pretty much pro the views and values that provided by this kind of NGOs. And as far as concerned the Justice Actions, I'm not quite sure in the future what I'm going to do with it, but I can make sure that I will try my best to enjoy it.
I guess Merry Christmas and good luck.
Thanks for having me on board. And happy holidays.
Happy holidays too.
Happy holidays.
Merry Christmas. Not happy holidays, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, me too. Merry Christmas, happy holiday, and enjoy your life.
Okay, Merry Christmas to you too.
I'm Kate. I'm Steph.
I'm Claudia.
And I'm Angelo.
This is Malik.
And this is Rami.
I am Reedy.
I'm Jack.
My name's Kirsten.
My name's Courtney.
I'm Edward.
I'm Maddie.
I'm Loretta.
So that's Sophie,
And
the best
this
person ever.
person here is Jordan.
We've both been here for about a year.
We'll just say 3 months.
I've been here for 6 months now.
And I've just made a month.
I've been here for about a month now.
2 months.
A few months.
I've been here for a year and about 2 months.
And I've been here for 6 months. Yeah. Everyone gets here at 9 o'clock, excluding Brett.
It starts at 9 if you're really, really diligent and actually get in on time.
Well, I get in at 9. Angelo, maybe not so much.
I used to get in at 9 o'clock.
The meeting is supposed to start at 9:30, but Brett ends up coming at 9:30 or later. So closer to 10. Yeah.
Wait for Brett to come in at my trademark term, Brett o'clock, because he comes in at times after 9:30.
Brett delegates the tasks. You do the task at hand, whether it takes you 10 minutes or all day.
We get allocated tasks for the day from Brett, who also updates us on, recent goings on, what he's been up to. Like that time he got his nose broken by some guy from the youth conference thing. But anyway, that's...
Wait, he got his nose broken at the conference?
No, weren't you there?
No.
But I swear you guys were there. I can't remember the actual name of it, but it was like this big conference, like on
But why take luncheon? That's the thing.
The thing is, I'm not sure either.
Just explain it.
I'm trying to explain it, you idiot.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Yep. The lunch break in the middle.
Yep.
That's about it.
Mostly it's office work. So office work in terms of you just sit in front of the computer, you sort of do research. There's legal research. There's cases. There's iExpress. Yeah, a whole range of things.
I expected it to be really formal, and then it ended up being pretty casual. Yeah, wasn't really sure what to expect. Kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
A good experience to contribute back to the community and to gain a foundation of skills to help prep us in the workforce in the future. I initially expected everything to be very strict and regimented, being told what to do, very authoritarian. And
well, when I came in, I had no expectations. I didn't know what it would be like, just because of the description. It seemed like it involved a lot of work.
Yeah, similar thing. I didn't really have any expectations coming into this. I just really wanted to get a kind of glimpse of a corporate workforce and working in an office and getting some experience and that type of thing.
I expected it to be really strict, and I remember the day before my trial day, I was searching up what to do on a trial day because I was so nervous. But I thought it would be different, very different.
Expectation-wise, you set the bar low, really. Didn't really know what to expect, but it surprised me in a good way, that is.
Just to gain some first-hand knowledge and experience. A very hands-on experience.
Just trying to get some context in the criminal background.
It was quite a new idea because I haven't had associations with the prisoner community before, but in other ways it made a lot of sense because I really understood the sort of consumer-led part of it, and I could see really the mental health connections and this whole thing of trying to support communities rather than just be punitive. So it's kind of like the thin end of the wedge of a whole lot of social issues that are going wrong.
I just hope to learn as much as possible from as many people as possible.
I thought that everything was going to be strict, and Brett was some hard-ass person inside a suit who would come up to you and say, "Hey, where's your work, Jordan? I see you're not meeting 100% efficiency targets." But as soon as I come in, he's all chill and all that stuff. My heart felt good.
It's been a while since I started in September 2016, but I think I expected something similar in terms of the workplace. It would be pretty strict, pretty regimented, it'd be really formal, everyone would be very serious in their work. I mean, when I got to know everyone in the workplace, it was pretty casual and laid back, and everyone was having fun.
Expectations have been good, actually. There's a myriad of diversity of things to do, so that's been well.
It's exceeded my expectations. I've gotten much more experience and much more valuable and in-depth experience than I thought I would.
Thought I would like it as a strict type of workplace, but I think what we have here is really awesome and it's fun.
Well, I thought it was going to be a strict workplace, but I'm happy with the laid-back nature of it. It's basically if you get the work done, you can sort of be real casual in your approach of things, which is a good thing, I suppose.
So it's our first day, but so far everyone's nice, everything's going pretty well.
Yeah, it's probably a bit confusing at the very beginning, but everyone was really nice and really helpful.
Confusing probably because Brett wasn't here on time, which always happens.
Everyone's pretty chill, and then after the meeting everyone gets to work, and then I'm actually knowing what I'm doing, so it should be alright. Is that what I mean?
Yeah, everyone seems really lovely and the culture seems really vibrant and buzzing.
It's pretty fun.
Very easygoing.
Yeah, very relaxed. Everyone's kind of friends with each other, really. Especially if you see the same people, you form a kind of team that comes in every week and you know each other and you can work with each other, and it's nice.
Everyone's pretty chill.
Very laid back.
It's really chill.
Sort of, everyone gets along with everyone. You can have a bit of a laugh.
What's good is you still get the work done.
People are very supportive and friendly and very open, so if you need help then you feel comfortable asking, maybe an intern who's been around longer than you for help, and they'll give it to you, and they'll do it in a way that's like not patronizing, that's very sort of efficient as well. So, you get things done, people trust you to get things done as well. So it's good.
Putting stuff that we learn at uni into practice.
Organisation skills, like dividing up what I'm going to do first, how I'm going to, approach it, critical thinking, how I'm going to approach a problem.
Communication-wise, sort of, learn to be more laid back in terms of talking to people. Writing skills have sharpened up a little bit. I don't know, sort of what I've gained is you sort of get an insight into how an advocacy group works.
Also, like for cases example, like you have to read them and then determine what the issues are, maybe do some legal research, and then just give empathy to the people that have sent the letters in.
Okay, so as assistant coordinator, I've gained some, leadership experience and sort of being able to delegate work amongst a team. So there's a lot of teamwork involved as well. Sort of, learning to communicate with a wide range of people, and not just your colleagues on a professional level, but your people who call in, so members of the general public, sometimes prisoners, ex-prisoners and prisoners who do come in, as well as Brett himself.
The Kerry O'Malley case was pretty big. I got to work on it pretty kind of every week. I would come in and work on Kerry O'Malley, and then I got to actually see the hearing in the tribunal 3 times, the 3 times that we went, and that's probably been the highlight.
Probably going to the mental health tribunal.
Oh, you took mine.
Yeah.
Tell us about it! I came after the computers and cell victory had been won, so that's been really good, and it's nice to see the progression and looking at all the people's work and how we've been there and how we got to where we are today after 20 years. So that's been a really big highlight for me.
My sort of heart is with Callum Park and with mental health and community. And with art. So I know Justice Action and other people have spent years on that. But I think now is a really critical opportunity, and because I know about Callum Park in various other ways, associated with it in various other ways, I said there's really an opportunity for something very consumer-led and community-based to happen. So it's more like trying to gear up to create that environment now that deinstitutionalisation has well and truly happened.
Brett should come on time. Yep.
Okay. More parties.
More parties.
We need to see more of Brett's party animal side.
Financial incentives, money would be awesome, but look, we're not here for that, we're there for the experience. Maybe upgrade of computers, that would be a good change.
They could be updated, or if someone could even better just buy a whole bunch of new Macs.
Getting rid of those Macs will be an improvement to society.
Hi, I'm Nick. I'm currently studying criminology at Western Sydney Uni, and I've been a Justice Action volunteer for 3 weeks now.
My name's Eternity, and I'm a second-year law student at UTS, and I've been volunteering for today. This is my first day here.
Hello, my name's James Hall. I study at the University of Sydney. I've just finished my 2nd year of my Bachelor of Arts and Bachelor of Laws. I've been volunteering here for only 2 weeks. This is just my 2nd day, and I'm volunteering once a week. So first of all, I've probably enjoyed the nature of the work itself a lot. And that's because it's very varied. There are a lot of different things that we're asked to do, whether it be writing and editing articles for newspapers, emailing or drafting letters to correspond with certain public officials, or perhaps finding statistics or contact numbers to distribute information and media releases. So there's a lot of different skills that I've developed there, I feel like, or at least had a shot at doing. So that's been the first thing. The second thing is probably the really relaxed kind of collaborative atmosphere that's in the office. It's a fairly small office. Everyone there is a volunteer, and you get to work with other people your age who are young and energetic, and it's very fun.
Everything is very clearly explained to you. It's my first day here, but they have a lot of organisations and processes in place that make it easy to kind of jump right into it. They have a manual which tells you where you need to record things and different procedures to take, and everyone's very welcoming and open to questions.
On my first day, I was asked to help draft the email that would be sent out to all 412 members of parliament, ministers and judges, trying to lobby them to follow New South Wales and the ACT's lead in implementing the Computers in Cells proposal, which has been a 40-year campaign and only very recently New South Wales agreed to, while it's been in operation in the ACT for 8 years or so already.
I wasn't quite sure what to expect because I looked up the organisation on their website and saw that they dealt with a range of issues, so I wasn't quite sure what tasks I would be specifically allocated to. But upon working here, they give you very clear directions, so although they work with a lot of issues, you're very directed and clear of what you need to do.
I'm Zoe. I'm currently studying a Bachelor of Arts with a double major in socio-legal studies and psychology.
So I'm Anna and I just finished my third year at Macquarie doing law and arts.
Okay, my name's Taylor. I'm studying a Masters of Criminal Justice and Criminology at University of New South Wales.
And my name's Chantal and I'm studying Arts Business at UNSW.
I've been here about 6 weeks now.
Yeah, I've been here for around 2 months. Yeah.
I've been here for like 2 days. This is my second day.
Like a couple of months.
I've been here 3 weeks, but I've been here 3 days a week, so it feels a bit longer.
Yeah, very interesting, different week to week. You never know what you're gonna be doing.
Yeah, yeah, it's been really good. It's really chill, but it's also fun because everyone talks to each other, so you don't feel like tense.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just
do a lot of like group work.
Yeah, so it's really easygoing. So that's like the best part, to be honest, in my opinion.
I always knew that this would be more focused towards social justice, and you'd be like pretty full on in terms of all these issues which the general population might know about in society.
I thought it would be very difficult, very fast-paced. I was quite nervous to begin with. I thought it would be very serious and you'd have to be all business-like and that kind of thing.
Yeah, I kind of thought the same. I thought it would be like more days a week and I thought there'd be a lot of pressure and it would just be hard.
I didn't realise that the whole thing was run off interns. I thought I'd be like one of few interns coming in and was really scared and everything.
Yeah.
And I think I didn't expect to be thrown in so much, and I think you learn so much when you just kind of have to do it.
I think when you think about it, you don't realise there's actually, like you said, there's actually a lot to learn like every day. Especially with the different tasks and stuff, you have to keep up.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of collaboration. I actually thought that I'd be piled up like with paperwork because I was like, but it's a bit more chill, not as tense as that. But you do have to be consistent. But it's fun at the same time, which Brett wanted us. Like he even said that last week. I want you to work but have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
and like. Yeah, you could be doing like a media release and then you could be like replying to a prisoner's letter. So it's really cool.
Yeah, so it's just like, just casually emailing the MP, no biggie. Casual. I know.
It's actually more laid back than I expected and the team are really friendly.
It's actually an amazing environment. Everyone's very friendly. They have a lot of patience for you when you first start as well. Everyone's very helpful. So it's very different to what I expected in a good way.
Definitely taking more initiative because I've always liked people to just tell me what to do, but in this role you're basically just left on your own to figure things out, so I think that's pretty important.
I'd say uplifting. What else?
I guess inspiring, like especially with Brett, what he represents, what we've been doing project-wise. Before now I had no idea about computers in prisons and what that actually meant for prisoners and their human rights. So yeah, definitely inspiring as well. What else?
We can say collectively that was 3 words.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, a couple of weeks ago, we got to go to Sydney Parliament for it was the inquiry into the mental health distribution or something in New South Wales. So yeah, we got to sit in on that, and like Brett and the panel were speaking and meet one of our like patients, or not patients, sorry, mental health cases and hear her story and everything. So that was really cool. That was a highlight for me.
You were 2 days.
Brett learnt my name pretty fast, so that's always a big one.
There you go.
What can you say, lunchtime? No.
Yeah, like the satisfaction when you click a document and it opens 10 minutes later.
Oh, love them. Love
Brilliant.
those fast computers.
Fast computers definitely would be the highlight of my day.
I like doing cases. I just really dislike how we have to upload it to FileMaker because I don't know how to use it, but I do really enjoy doing cases.
I guess I enjoy the website aspect of things because I'm a nerd. So yeah, I've enjoyed actually doing all the website work with the Community Justice Coalition as well.
Cool.
Do you want like the non-camera worthy answer?
Every single day the task is different, so you're working on something different pretty much every week, and there's a lot of things to do, but at the same time it's fun. You're meant to be focused, but it's really flexible, and Brett is really friendly and nice, so he's really easygoing, so you don't feel pressured all the time. So I just like the environment.
Lunch? Yeah, no, I met John Dowd. That was exciting because he's like an important person. I don't know. I worked on like so many different cases that I thought that I'd never be able to do. I think computers themselves was like one of my highlights. I think because we actually got like somewhere with it. So I think that's probably like one of my main like highlights. I think if I had to say something. Yeah.
Okay, Jen.
There's a lot to choose from.
Oh, you start with one.
It's been full of highlights this year.
Yeah.
I think the main highlight was when I was working on the Justice Action newspaper and we were looking for people to advertise and donate to us. And I had to send a lot of emails out, but no one responded. But at the end of one of the days, someone replied back and said they would give us $50. So I think my highlight was receiving that $50 on behalf of Justice Action.
Yeah, nice one.
Nice one.
Yeah.
So far what I've done is I've only been working with the rapid build prisons.
Yeah.
And I think that it's really interesting how we've been campaigning against them because they're terrible for prisoners.
Yeah.
Well, I came here just to gain a bit of more like legal knowledge and legal skills to, in terms of drafting legal documents to prisoners or working on legal research.
Yeah.
I think a highlight for me is being able to meet new people from different universities, from different backgrounds such as criminology, law. And also, I've had a lot of experience working on cases, so it's interesting to know how prisoners think and what the insight is on in terms of their perspective on social justice. And yeah, it's been a great experience.
Yeah.
And yourself?
I think the highlight is every week we come in, we can work on different cases and different papers, and everything is new every week, and that's really exciting as well. And I think the highlight, one of the most exciting highlights is I got a phone call from the prisoner, inside the prison, and it's very special because you can actually hear the voices and people shouting and fighting in prison and all that. It's very crazy, and they don't have enough time to talk to us as well. So it's definitely very stressful, as well. Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
I guess the JA family vibes, it's just very social.
Yeah.
But it's also you're supposed to be here to get stuff done, and just work on this.
Yeah, because it's both our first time doing an actual intern, and it's been a pretty good first experience as well.
Yeah.
So what did you guys?
I met John Dowd at the Christmas party.
Oh yeah.
What was yourself?
Yes, Betty.
On my second day here, I interviewed Michael Riley, who is like one of the mental health patients that Justice Action has been working with, and it was just amazing to see how someone who was labelled as pretty much being in like crazy and really hard to put up with burden for his family was actually such a nice person with so many insights and his own outlook on the world. And I also got to work on the OPCAT submission that we made in about July-ish, I think it was, about half a year ago, and yeah, I never thought I was going to be able to take part in writing something that was going to be sent out to the Human Rights Commission.
I actually enjoyed working on the computer and sales campaign, especially with the emails. I mean, it did take a lot of time, but I actually enjoyed it. Getting like debriefing it and stuff, and like doing the final draft, because you know it's a legit thing. So it's gonna go to like Parliament and every single jurisdiction in Australia. So I think that's cool. Like you're sending emails to like the other ministers and like other countries like the US and Canada. So I thought.
I don't know if I had any expectations, but I think it's a pretty good place to intern in the sense that like maybe at other places you're just going to do photocopying or something kind of not that interesting.
So to be honest, I expected it to be a lot more strict and more formal, I think. I feel worked up in like heels, like formal wear. So I thought there was like gonna be a lot of admin, like legal work. I thought it was gonna be more strict and more fast paced and a bit more intense. Started working here, it was very like the complete opposite and very relaxed and chill, but to the point where you know you still have to do your work. So there's a fun element to it.
Yeah. My first expectation was that, because Justice Action, I saw the whole ad and it looks really official, and it's still professional, but it's a lot more casual, a lot more fun, and
flexible.
Yeah, like relatable than I thought, because Brett's a cool guy, and he's like the first time I came here, it was just the party day, and it was so great because
party on the first day.
Yeah, party on the first day. That changed my like. At first, I thought it was just some really boring, strict. Everyone's wearing formal clothes, and like look at me, and I'm wearing shorts now.
Yeah.
First time, like.
Well, like you, Hal, I came here with the expectation of being able to learn new things and meet new people, and Jay has certainly delivered on that. And you know, I've met lots of new people. It's been great. And like you have also said, I expected a really professional environment, and it is definitely a professional environment, but at the same time, like you have said, it's very casual and it's a great team learning environment.
Yeah, I think I expected that we would have lots of work to do, and we do, because there are lots of campaigns, we're running lots of submissions to do at the same time, and it's so exciting to see that all the team can work together and to deliver the results as well. And one thing I didn't expect was that we actually have ice cream run in the afternoon sometimes, which is awesome. Yeah.
My expectations, I guess, I thought it was like a lot of people have said that's like a very strict kind of like law firm, and that's what I kind of thought. I thought it was going to be like that, so I came kind of like dressed up. The reality is that I think it's more of like obviously like an advocacy group, and it's more casual, and that the people that you meet here are not just like boring lawyers, but they're really great people who want to like make great changes to people that really need it. So that's
Sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, I also came first day thinking it was a big boy law firm. So I was wearing a suit and tie.
Yeah.
And then I rocked up really early, and there was one other person there, and then it was her first day as well.
Yeah.
And because I was wearing a suit, she thought that I was the boss. And then I was like heaps confused about what was going on. And then we had a laugh about it, and I took my tie off. And then
It was different, yeah.
Yes and no.
Yeah?
Yeah, I expected some because it's my trial day, so it's not gonna be very sophisticated or like challenging, but still it's like but it's not what I expected before I came in.
Yeah. So based on that, it's like when you guys actually started working.
Oh, we had really different expectations. It's much more casual and chill, but at the same time you're actually doing a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
But we expected it to be more like not intense, but
like
more
like
lawsuit vibes.
Like we came like formal and like just like very prepared, very
so it is kind of cool that we get to do policy research and write up documents that actually get sent to like government and committees and stuff like that. So
I expected a better girl balance. Thank you very much. Sorry, I had to say that.
Yeah, I think it's kind of funny that most prisoners are men, but most people at JA are women. So it's like, why aren't you looking after your own bros?
That's so true.
I expected that, I'd be given a lot more like direction of what I'd be writing. I thought like every sentence I wrote would be scrutinized by someone like breathing over my shoulder. And it's like amazing that I've actually been able to put like my own writing style onto documents that like then have the JA label.
I agree.
We're looking forward. There's so much to look forward to. It's just hard to say. I look forward to working on the rapid program.
Yeah.
That's it.
Of course. You'll still be working on it next year.
Oh yeah, true. We're publishing today, right?
Yeah, we're publishing it today, man.
I hope.
Probably you should finish it today, or?
Yeah, hopefully I don't, because it means I'll be successful if you don't. So I look forward to many new projects that I could. Like, it's so addicting to just work on those projects.
Yeah.
Because they're so challenging, and I like a challenge once in a while.
Yeah.
I like reading prisoners' letters sometimes. Like, as Bernice was saying before, like, you sort of like, if you only see prisoners in the media, you only see that, their crimes, whereas you don't actually see the other sides to them, and there's never like just one side to someone. So I think it's definitely like a side of people that you don't see in the media. So it is like,
What's
someone sent me like part of a novel. So it was like his life story, and he actually was like a radio presenter, and I looked it up and everything, he wasn't lying, so but it was like quite fascinating.
Brett, I'm going to miss his enthusiasm for everything. I'm going to miss the 2-hour-long meetings because they really do feel like 2 hours. I'm going to be getting to work with a variety of different people and different tasks. I'm going to miss being able to pick up the phone and be able to speak to the Liberal Party. I'm going to miss all the friends I made here because I've been here for a year.
I think I'm just excited to get the confidence to not just work on cases, like start working on something
other projects and stuff.
Bigger stuff, like when I have the confidence to.
I haven't really worked my head around the whole manual thing yet.
Yeah.
Like, I'm still having a bit of trouble finding files, saving things.
Yeah. So you guys are pretty much excited for it.
Taking on bigger challenges.
Excuse me, no interruptions.
Working more on campaigns.
Yeah.
Like working on the computers themselves campaign.
Yeah.
More work on campaigns.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I would be more interested in the policy level, like advocacy and research and policies.
I'm hoping that the Royal Commission into Northern Territory keeps chugging along. But new cases come along, and that I'm able to be part of that, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm going to use this opportunity to tell Brett to fix the computers. So maybe next year my expectation is like when I open up the email, it doesn't take 5 minutes. But like, not that it's a big issue, but it's a good opportunity.
What's your special talent? My special talent, well, So I can, I don't know if I have a special talent. Like I got talents, but I don't know if they're special, you know? Like, I don't know, I can sing, dance, I can play guitar. Oh, I can do this with my hands. If you can
Can you do that close to the camera?
Oh my goodness. I can do like fighting stuff with my hands. But that's so weird. But yeah, it's gonna be cut out, right?
That's that's what we're ending on.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Okay, so guys, if you can like, subscribe, and comment down below, we'd really appreciate that.